Well, welcome to my basement gym again. I am Chris, and this is our strength workout today. A little bit of metabolic strength. So, I've got plenty of different toys here. I've got a couple different sizes of dumbbells. I also have 3 different bands. You don't have to have that many. You can just have one favorite set of dumbbells, one favorite set of bands. I'm also going to throw in, if you got a step bench, just trying to add in a little bit more equipment. I know I want to try and keep this as simple as possible for those who don't have a lot, but if you do have more, I want you to give you that opportunity to pull those out as well. So I might be incorporating some other things in, but I will also give you ideas on either to work around not having that particular equipment or just an alternative altogether. So again, if you don't have a step bench at home, don't worry about it. You don't necessarily need it. But if you have maybe a nice thick textbook that you can use for doing an elevated leg workout or whatever, when we get to the point of where we might need one for that instance, I'll give you an example, okay? Let's go ahead and warm up. Hopefully you went out for a walk, maybe you have a treadmill at home, you got your body's core temperature up, all right? This warm up is just basically us going through ranges of motion to kind of help get those joints ready for the work that we're going to do today. And again, I have my trusty little bar. Again, it's just a PVC pipe. I picked up a hunk at Lowe's. You can do that, or take your broom, unscrew the broom up so you don't get dust whacked in your face. And let's just start with our smooth here warm up. So again, taking that closet bar smoothly over the head. And this is one that, oh my gosh, cannot be done enough. Think about this. Keep doing this, but I want you to think about how you are raising your arm overhead. Are you just kind of raising it up and kind of hunching your shoulder up to your ear? Or are you actually physically feeling your shoulder roll back and pull down? I want you to think about that arm screwing down into your shoulder joint. Use those muscles right here. As we come up, pull down right from here, okay? So, pull, sweep the bar up. Rotate the insides of your arms forward. Yeah. Like you're trying to show me your tricep. Show me that tricep muscle right here. All right, don't let the tricep muscle point to the side. Show it to me. Let's do 4 more. There's 3, 2, 1. One more for fun and giggles. All right, bringing the arms up to goalpost. We're just going to go from goalpost to flat, goalpost to flat. Have tension on that stick. I want us to pretend like we're pulling that stick apart. And when we get here, push the elbows through. Pretend like you're whacking someone with the back of your hand. All right? So flat to here, flat to here. Let's do 4 more. There's 3, 2, 1, and done. Take that closet bar right behind you and just think about reaching out a little bit. Not like this. See how far my shoulders turn in? I just want you to squeeze your back together. Squeeze your back together. Squeeze your back together. Sternum's up to our nose. Let's do 4 more. There's 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking that closet bar up overhead. I want us to push to the right. Push the hips to the right. And back center. Push to the left, separate the rib cage. Let's do the other side. Oh, that feels so good when we're done. My lats get super, super tight, and this is about the best thing in the world. All right, let's do some legs. So again, have that closet bar handy for you. If you feel better, go to a wall, grab a chair. We're gonna do those lovely little swings side to side, which I can never remember. Same side, works so much better. Pull that belly in. It's a I can't speak. A deliberate lift across and a deliberate lift out. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and change sides. Ooh. I did some leg work yesterday and then worked in the yard and then did some mountain biking. So yeah, my legs kind of feel it today. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and then forward and back. Again, same side, kind of works a little bit better. And again, it's a deliberate lift. Don't just kind of passively swing. I want you to use muscles to lift, use muscles to lift. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and change sides. My hips thank me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's use that closet bar. Feet generous apart, okay? Toes slightly turned out. Now sitting back into a just baby squat. All right, let the closet bar help you. Introducing that movement, deloading the back by hanging onto this. We don't have to worry about balance. Practice pulling your belly muscles in. 2 more, 1 more, and we're done with the closet bar. I'm gonna rack it here. Take your feet nice and wide, toes turned out. Come to a lunge on the right. Flex that foot, soften the knees so we don't collapse in it, and other side. All right, now feel free to stay up here and just go side to side, or, woo, you can come low and go side to side. We're gonna do 5, 4, 3, flex the foot, 2, soften the knee, 1 more each side, 1, and done. Good, toe heel in, and let's get this started. We're gonna start upper body. I've been starting a lot of lower body movements lately. We're gonna go to upper body right away. So if you want, grab your bench. If you don't have a bench, don't worry about it. It's just gonna be 4 presses with a dumbbell, okay? So I'm gonna lay my bench down, grab my weights, and again, this is the nice, easy cheater way that I like to get heavier dumbbells up to me. I put them on my knees, and then nudge them up to where I want them to be. All right, so bringing down the weights. So let's tuck under a shoulder, and then wrap that back around the bench. Pull the belly muscles into the spine, but notice I'm not mashing my low back into the bench. Just pull those belly muscles down and engage the heels. Push the heels into the floor. Let that tension get up throughout the whole body. All right, palms away. We're gonna press up slow and lower slow. Press and lower, that's all. Nice and easy. Again, if you don't have a bench, don't worry. You can do this from the floor. Using the bench just gives us a little bit better range of motion because we can allow our elbows to drop down below, going past that 90-degree bend. Now we're gonna add some change to this. We're gonna press, rotate, unturn. So palms face us, and then palms face away. Palms face us, and palms face away. Good. Palms face, palms away. Palms, lower, belly in. 4 more. Down. 3. Down. 2 more. 2. Lower. 1 more time. Now we're going to do standard singles for 10. There's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Push-ups are next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Let's bring the knees up. Little momentum. We'll put our weight down. Now, if you have your bench, great. If you don't worry about it. Maybe do push-ups against a wall or on a chair or a couch. I just want us to be elevated within our push-up. So, toes or knees, belly tight. Hands are under the shoulders and the chest, not up by our ears. So bring them down. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, belly in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Short break, extended child pose. We're going to do another 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, belly in, 7. Notice how my elbows don't stick out to the sides. They're pointed to the back. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good job. Extended child pose. Thumbs up, elbows straight. Ooh. Turn that bench around. We're going to repeat this again. Dumbbell presses and elevated push-up. So come on down again. Have a seat upon your bench or on the floor. Grab those weights and uncurl back. Nudge them up to where they need to be and rotate palms facing away for now. Tuck a shoulder under. Lower 2, raise 2. Lower 2 and raise 2. Good. There's 3 and press. Tuck a shoulder under. 4. Let that sternum lift to your nose. Try not to collapse into a bench press. That's a lot of force coming in the front of that shoulder if we collapse. So sternum's up, keep the shoulder back. Keep the pec higher than the shoulders. All right, we got 2 more. Press, lower, press, and lower. Now we're going to rotate. Rotate towards us, rotate palms away. Rotate towards us, rotate palms away. Just a little bit of a different movement pattern. Engaging more chest fiber muscles. Chest fiber muscles. Fibers within the chest muscle. Oh my goodness. I do have coffee. I got my cup over there. Press it. Woo. Keep that sternum lifted. Belly muscles engaged. Feet pressing to the floor. We got 4 more. 4. And press. 3. Pressing. 2 more. Press it. Last 1. Beautiful. Bring those knees up. You know what's next? We've got push-ups to do. So, toes or knees. If you want, try a few on your toes. You can always go to your knees. Just don't let your low back collapse. Pull those belly muscles in. Hands under the chest, not up by the ears. Let's begin. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And dessert. You got 10 seconds here. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got 10 more. So maybe you did the first round on your toes and you're thinking, I'm going to go to my knees. That's all right. First thing you want to do is brace those belly muscles. Got 5 more. There's 5, 4, 3, 2 more. 2, 1. Done. Extended child pose. Thumbs up. Woo. Good job, guys. All right. We are going to put that bench away and grab some dumbbells. Doing shoulder work, okay? Have lighter weights handy if you need them. I've got my light, nice little 2-pounders. And I also got my 8-pounders. I got 5-pounders too. I'm going to use my 8-pounders here. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? Excuse me. Cotton mouth. All right, so here is our shoulder work. All right, we're going to take the dumbbells, put them in a rack position. Notice the elbow position. All right, elbows forward. Nice neutral grip. My wrists aren't being excessively bent back. Keep those wrists in line with the forearm. Pressing overhead, back to our rack, and bring it back down. Notice the carriage of the shoulders stays lifted. Punch the elbows up, press, return, and lower. Again, punch, press, lower, and return. Again, punch it, press, hold, and return. Yeah? Punch it, press it. Are you ready for singles? Let's do it. Punch, press, rack, return. Punch those elbows, rack, return. Punch them, rack it, return. Punch it. Yeah? 8, press. 7, press. If this bothers your shoulders whatsoever, feel free to do a slow 2 count overhead press. All right? Just 4 more. 3, press it. 2, press. 1 more. Last here. Good. Ooh. Grab those light dumbbells. I'll grab my 2-pounders. You don't need 2-pounders. You can go a little heavier, but I want us to really focus on great form. Not doing them like this. All right? Chest up, shoulders back, lateral raise. Raise it 4. Pour water out and lower. All right? Raise it 4, 3, 2, pour out water, lower. 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, pour out water, lower. All right? Raise. Pour out water. Notice the shape of my arms. Fists below the elbows. Elbows below the shoulders. Yeah? Nice big sweeping outward. Not linear as possible. But pour out that water. But like a rainbow arch. Let's make it 2. Up. Down. Up. And down. Up. Up. Go into singles now. For 10, 9, 8. Can you feel it? Oh my gosh. 7, 6. Sweep out. 5. Sweep it out. 4. Sweep it out. 3, 2, 1. Whoo. And I'm glad I had my 2-pounders because that was really fun. Again, we're going to repeat everything today. We're going to try and repeat it. So we're going back to those lovely dumbbells. We're going to rack it, press it, re-rack, and lower. Let's start slow. Again, if the racking part hurts, take it out. Do a nice slow overhead press. Keep it there. That's all right? So we're going to rack it, press, lower, unrack. Rack it, press, unrack, or rack again. Notice the elbows. Elbows punch through. All right? Sternum lifted, down. We don't want to look like this. See how I really collapse that shoulder? Like this? The weight is behind the shoulder or behind the elbow. All right? Weight is behind the elbow, not in front of the elbow. Up. We're going to go singles now. Stagger your feet if that helps you. Up, press, rack it, lower. Punch it, rack, lower. Punch it, boom. Just like a little elbow strike. Punch it, boom. You got her. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Come on. Punch, press. This is it. 1 more. Beautiful. Now grab those light dumbbells. Quick sip of coffee as we get ready for lateral raises. Remember, embrace lightweight. It's a small little muscle, okay? Sternum's up. We're not here. We're here. Yeah. Stagger the feet if that helps you. And a slight hinge. 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, notice it's big arcing sweeping. Fist below the elbow. Elbow below the shoulder. All right? Ooh. Let's pour that water out. 2, 3. Pour it, lower. 2, 3. Raise, smooth out, pour it out. and lower. 2 more. Pour that water and lower. Sternum's up. We can get tired also when that sternum collapses. All right, let's go 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Up, 2, down, 2. Notice the slight hinge I have. That's to kind of help free up that shoulder, give it a better range of motion. Because if we stood up straight and did this, there'd be a spot where bone hits bone. Kind of annoying. But just that slight hinge, keeping the movement vertical, takes out that 4 more. Sorry, train of thoughts. Trying to count and talk at the same time. Ha ha ha. It just feels better. And it's better for the shoulder with that slight hip hinge. Last one slow. Can we do singles now? We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Done. Impingement. That's the word I could not spit out. I was like, oh. Anywho, done with shoulders. We did that 2 times through. So now we're going to move on to some fun stuff with the legs. This is where if you have a bench, great, you can use it. You can elevate that back heel on it. I'm not going to use the bench. I'm going to keep it as an option for people who don't have a bench. But we're going to do some split squats. So grabbing our heavy weights. I'm going to start out giving you a side view of this, all right? So we're going to be in a set position here. When we're in the bottom position, this is how we want to be. Shoulder, hip, knee, and push the heel back. Engage the glutes, okay? So don't just let the foot just be passively there. I want you to reach that heel back and give your glutes some squeezing. This knee and ankle are generally in alignment. We're going to keep this weight. It's going to be a bit more quad loaded, all right? If I wanted to get glutes, I'd be more like this, because I'm going to get into that lead legs glutes. But we're going to stay upright. So pretty standard. Again, pelvic tilt, push the heel back. We're going to lower nice and easy. All right, take it down. 3, 2, 1, push it up. 3, 2, 1, push it up. You can go as low as you comfortably like, or keep it pretty shallow. All right? You can even take your knee to the floor if you want. 3, 2, 1, press it up. Whatever works. But I want you to push this heel back, okay? Squeeze the glute, squeeze the glute, squeeze the glute up. Hug your thigh muscles to the bone. Notice my knee. It does not fall in. Keep it pressing out. All right? 4 more. You got 3 more. 2 more times. You can hear my knee creaking. Last one. We're going to switch it out. All right. Again, stationary. Pelvic tilt. Let's lower 3. 3, 2, 1. Press it up. Push back with the heel. Get into your glutes. Lower slow. Again, notice the knee. Knee does not fall in. I'm gently pressing up to the pinky toe. Engaging my glute medius. Press it up. Woo! Yeah, this is killing me. How about 8 more? Or 7. Don't let the weights pull you forward. Squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades. And up. Woo! 4 more, that's all. And yes, we do repeat this. So yeah, you're gonna hate me. Already hate me. 2 more. 1 more. Woo! Beautiful. And we are not done. Let's add exercise number 2, which is reverse lunges. All right? We're going to alternate. And again, I'm going to give you back or side view because I want you to pay attention to your knees positions. Okay? So we're going to alternate. Don't worry about whatever beat you got drumming in your head. Make it slow and simple. Let's begin. So you got 10, 10, 9, belly in. Squeeze that pencil between your shoulder blades. Shoulders out of the ears. 7, 6. Whew. Notice the knees, they don't drift in and out. Look how stationary that is. Don't let them fall in. You got this. 3 more. 2 more. 1 and done. 1 and done. Whew. Shake it up, grab a drink. We're going back to the first one. So, catch my breath. All right, again, feel free to use weight, don't use weight. I'm gonna skip weight this round because, again, this isn't my workout. This is yours, so I've already had my workouts. I'm gonna have gas for you. So, stationary. Take your pelvic tilt, tug it under, and then reach that heel back. Squeeze your glute. Down 3, up 1. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, lift. 3, 2, 1, lift. Now, even if you don't have weights, I want you to still think about squeezing the pencil between your shoulder blades. Work on that posture. Work on that upper back strength. Work on that endurance so you don't look like this. All right? You look like this. Nice, tall, proud. Hang in there. Lower, slow, lower, slow, lower, slow, up. Lower, slow, lower, slow. Up, pay attention. All right? Keep it out. You got this. 2 more. Lower, slow. 1 more. And then we're gonna switch legs. Here we go. Stationary, split squat. Pelvic tilt, push back the heel. Lower 3. And up. 3, 2, 1. Press it up. 3. Whew. There we go. I was like, that's a little bit back. 3, 2, 1. Are we still squeezing that pencil? Don't let the weight pull you forward. Don't let your chest collapse. Sternum to the nose. Hug that pencil. Whew. Notice my knee goes forward over past the ankle. It's okay. It's all right. You got 3 more. 2 more. Then we're gonna alternate. Yay. Are you excited? I am. Let's step it in and begin. Whew. Yeah, my legs feel this. And I'm still cleaning up from trees. Are we ready? Let's alternate a total of 10, all right? Let's begin. Just 10, 10, 9, 9. Again, you can use weight. 8, there's 7. If you're not using weight, and you're squeezing that pencil, hang in there. You got 5 more. 5, again, notice the knees. 4, they're not falling in. They're not falling in. There's 3, 3, 2, 2. 1 more, and done. Ooh, good job. Not quite done though. I want us to grab that bench. If you don't have a bench handy, maybe you can step on a staircase real quick when this video is all done. We're going to be doing some calf raises. I'm going to use my closet bar for balance. I'm going to take 1 heavy dumbbell. We're going to do our right leg first. Dumbbell in our right hand. The left foot is just here, so we don't fall flat on our face. All right? So let's lower that heel down. We're going to lower past the bench and raise. Past the bench and raise. When we do a calf raise, watch my ankle. See? I'm kind of rolling out on my pinky toe. Please avoid that. Get up onto the ball of your foot. Keep that ankle joint solid, protected. Whew. Lower and raise. There's 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Changing sides. All right, we're going to do 20 again. Let's begin. Raise and lower. Getting that heel below the height of the bench. This foot's just there for balance. Putting all my weight up as much as I can in that other leg. And I'm getting onto the ball of the foot, not rolling out onto the pinky toe, okay? You got this. You're almost done. Actually, I'm lying. We're halfway through. Whew. Lift. Lift. How about 4 more? Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Wonderful job. Next on our list, we're going to use some dumbbells. We're going to come to the floor. We're also going to have bands handy. We're going to be doing some back work. Renegade rows, but I'm not going to do them traditional where we're on our toes. That's a lot of load on the low back, especially if we don't have good core strength. So we're going to modify it to like a tripod, or not tripod, but a quadruped position, tabletop position. So we're still working on bracing our core, but the knees will be resting on the ground. So, working our back, I've got my bands handy. There's my dumbbells. And I'm going to show you a side view. Palms will be facing each other. And just like in quadruped, the hands are underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. Now we're just going to wrap our hands around the weights. Now before we lift our dumbbell, what do we got to do? We got to brace our belly. I want you to take your ribs and pull them towards your hip bone. Keep that belly in. So think about that before you lift, all right? So every time you lift, you brace, put it down, brace, then lift. We're gonna alternate, nice and easy, okay? Shoulders out of the ears, sternums up. Let's begin. You're gonna brace and lift, brace and lift. Pull the dumbbell to your hip pocket, putting change in your pocket. Notice I'm not letting my shoulder internally collapse. Watch this. See how high I'm pulling and my shoulder turns inward? We don't want that. Ooh, that hurts. Ooh, I'm serious, that hurt me. Pull to your hip pocket and take your shoulder blade and pull it towards your spine, okay? It's a big difference from this to this. This painful, this not. Keep it in mind. I'm only gonna have you do a few more, okay? Because I've been talking the whole time. Hopefully that you've been moving, all right? Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and done. Make room and have a seat as we get ready for seated rows. Now, I'm gonna grab a bigger band. I got a bit stronger back, and I wanna get a little bit more oomph. So I'm gonna do that. But I also have my lighter bands. Embrace where we're at. Don't let the shoulders do this when you row. We're gonna look like this, okay? Keeping the palms facing down. Extend those legs out and pull to the low rib. Low rib, low rib. When that band comes in, I want you to squeeze your back together, fold a piece of paper, and notice how my sternum raises. I'm not doing this. See how my shoulder looks different compared to this? All right, keep this. Pull, pull. Let's do 8, 7, no, we're not done. 6, 5, we're gonna do some isometric. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, drop back, hold 3 counts. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Now when we're back, I want you to pull the elbows down, pull the shoulders down. Don't let the shoulders do this, all right? Sternums up, right here. Hold and hold, squeeze the back, lift the chest and release. Squeeze the back, lift the chest, release. 1 more. 8 singles. There's 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Beautiful. Now, not done with the back because we got to do some lat pull downs. Don't really have a chin-up bar. Well, I have chin-up bars, but maybe you don't at home. So we're gonna grab our bands. Feel free to come to standing. Feel free to be on a knee, because we're gonna go back down to the floor. So whatever works for you. We're gonna grab that band. We're gonna pull wide. Pull the band apart and let the fists come closer together. Pull the band apart, fists come together. Pull down. All right. Lift the sternum up to that band, okay? Don't let the fist do this. Don't do this, okay? Lift up to it and down. Lift up to it and down. Let's do singles. Pull it. As we pull it down, we're pulling it apart. Use those muscles under your armpits. Use your back. Pull her down. Pull. Pull 4 more times, and we're going to repeat from the modified renegade row. 2 more. Last one. Let's do it. Back to our knees. More work, less talk. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Pull that belly muscle in, and let's row. We're going to pull to our hip pocket. Pull to the hip pocket. Pull to the hip pocket. Keep the chest lifted towards our nose. All right, pull. Pull. You got 8 more. Boom. 7. Are you bracing your belly every time before you pick up that weight? Are you putting change in your hip pocket? Not doing a high row, not doing this. All right? It's not about how high you can lift your elbow. It's, are you working your back? Pull. Got 2 more. There's 2. 2. 1 more. Here and here. Beautiful. Let's do the seated row. Again, take that band, wrap it around your foot. If you need more tension, you can always wrap it around a second time. That's going to increase your tension. Straighten out those legs, palms face down, because we were neutral with the row. Let's go down. Pull to the ribs. Pull to the ribs. Now notice I'm not doing this. All right, none of this. Sternum's up. Pull. Fold a piece of paper across your back. All right? Squeeze your back together. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Pull. Pull. Are we ready? You're going to hold for 3. 3, 2, 1, and release. 3, 2, 1, release. I want it out of the neck. Pull the elbows down, shoulders out of the ears. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. All right? Fold your back. Wrap it around a big fat pole. All right? Again. Just 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, last one. 3, 2, give me 8 singles one more time. There's 8, 7, oh my back's tired, 6, 5, 4 more, sternums up, 3, 2, 1, done. Lat pull downs. Grab your band. Maybe you found the red one wasn't hard enough and you want to stick with the darker band. Maybe you found the red was a little too tough. Go to your lighter band. Find what works for you. All right? Grab the band, comfortable distance, because this is where our tension is generated. Overhead. Let's pull it apart. Down 2 and raise 2. Pull it apart. And as we do this, we don't collapse. We don't do this. All right? And we don't go like that. Okay? I want you to come down and make a W. All right? Pull apart and raise. Pull it apart and raise. 8, 7. Whew, there's 6. 5. You got 4 more. 3. Last 2. 1 and done. Great job. Let's move off back. We're going to go into our gluteals and our hamstrings. So let's have a seat on the floor. Have a handy dumbbell close by. This is one where take my shoes, wipe off the dust so my feet don't slide out from underneath me. It's always a nice feeling, okay? So, feet comfortable distance apart, out from our body, so that way when I'm up in my bridge, I got about a 90-degree bend in my legs. So there's 90. Feet come down. That's a pretty good starting spot. A little added weight. Now give me a good pelvic tilt. All right? Create a little bit of tension in your gluteals. And now think about your heels. I don't want you to just think about bridging up and pushing your hips as high as you can. Don't push your belly button as high as you can. I want you to relax. Let that belly hollow out. I want us to visualize pushing our heels through the floor. So start off here. We're just going to push our heels through the floor. Push them, and you can feel the tension blossom in our glutes. Hold here. I could slide a piece of paper underneath my fanny, but that's about it. All right? Do a little pelvic tilt, a little harder pelvic tilt. You can feel that weight kind of rolling towards you because you did a pelvic tilt. That's fine. Hold here. Push the heels harder. Push the heels harder. Push them a little bit harder into the floor, allowing your hips to raise. Tension develops, all right? Feel like you want to pull your shoes up towards your fanny, so drag them into the floor. Get that tension where it needs to be, not in the low back, not in the belly. It's all pushing through the floor, getting into our glutes, okay? Still here. I want you to push a little harder through the floor. That's the only reason why the hips are coming up higher, is because we're pushing into the floor, not pressing our hips as high as we can. All right? Keep this, keep this. Is our glutes getting a little tired now? Now we're going to lower two and raise two. Lower and raise. Lower. Now again, don't get into this. I'm very guilty of it, of pressing and using my low back. So relax that belly. It's all about pushing through the heels. Push, 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 lower. Push, 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 down, and lower through the heels. Sometimes I find it helpful to kind of look through my knees. Give myself a little pelvic tilt before I even raise. So that way I elongate my low back. When we come down to the floor, our low back should touch all at once. Not that articulating when you do a bridge, all right? Glute lift, lower. Press it, and lower one more time. Press, and lower. Good, take it up. Push through the heels right here. Tiny little lifts. We're gonna lower, raise. Push through the heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Good job. Come on up. Put your dumbbell at the end. We're going to do some leg curls. Now, if you have a bench, grab it. It can be helpful, but you can still do it while laying on the floor, okay? Having the bench just gives you a little bit bigger range of motion. I've done this before. I love it. Some people hate it and can't figure it out. So if you can't figure out getting that weight between your feet, put one foot on top of the other and resist. Okay? Do 5, switch to the other leg. Do 5, switch back to the other leg. Okay? If you're going to give this a shot, this is what I like to do. I'm right back here. There, I just kind of guided it right between my feet. Knees together. Feet flexed. We're going to extend and point the toes. Curl, flex the feet. Again, extend, pointing the toes. 3, 4. Flexing the feet as we curl. 3, 4. Point and curl. 2, 1. extend, point the toes, and curl. That's it. Pull the belly button away from the floor or away from your bench. All right? Take it slow. It's our last one, slow. Make it 2 counts. Lower and pull. Lower and pull. Try to keep this out of your low back. Pull the belly button away from the floor. That really helps, okay? Use the backs of our legs. Pull. Really takes a little focus because you got to squeeze your knees together. Squeeze the feet together. And you're getting a little bit into your calves too because you got to point and flex. Point those toes and flex the feet. Point the toes. Flex those feet. Yay. Point. This is our last 2. One more. And flex. Beautiful. Let's bring it down. Clunk. Let's try not to break the mirror. We're going to go back to those lovely glute bridges. I'm going to do the leg curl next time with no bench so that way you can see. Can be done, it's just a little different. Don't get that full range of motion, but that's okay. Let's have a seat upon or sit upon. Come on down. Now, if you're having issues where you feel like your feet are sliding out from you, this is what you can do. I've done this before and it was kind of awkward, but it really kind of worked. Put the straps over the ankles, and then I take the strap across my shoulders. I have that little bit of tension, so I'm in my glute bridge. I don't feel like, especially if I'm on a slick floor, I don't feel like my feet are gonna slide out from me, and I don't feel like my head's gonna scoot up. So when you bridge up, you're not gonna go, ah! All right? So you give it a shot. See if this little trick helps you feel a little bit more secure in your bridges. And again, same thing. 90-degree bend. When we get to the top of our bridge, relax that belly. Now let's start with that pelvic tilt. Come into a hard pelvic tilt. All right? Do it a little bit harder so that the lower part of our tushy comes up off the floor. You can feel that tension. Push through the heels now. Feel that you just pushed through your heels and that made your glute clear the floor. That's it. Let that tension build. We can feel more in our glutes. Now slowly press up a little bit further. Yeah? Relax the belly. Scoop it out. Maybe press a little bit higher. Again, it's all about pushing the feet through the floor, not how high can we press our hips to the ceiling. Keep those hips down. All right? Come to the tallest part of our own bridge. I'm going to lock my shoulders under just a little bit because I'm scooting. There. Now from here, we got that tension blossoming. We're going to lower 2 counts. Down, press up. Again, it's all about pushing our heels through the floor. It's not about how high can I push my hips. Did you notice my hips don't go super high? It's because I got tight hip flexors. As soon as I start pressing as high as I can, my hip flexors cause resistance, and then I start doing this. I get in my low back, and it starts hurting my low back. That's why some people, when they do glute bridges, say, all I feel is my low back. Make it smaller. You can keep it down here. Get that glute muscle turned on. Get the feet to do the work. Let everything else be a byproduct, all right? Hopefully this band is giving you a little bit more confidence that you're not gonna let your feet scoot out from underneath you. The floors at Collins, yeah, those things like to slide out, so doing a glute bridge on the floor, that can be a little challenge. So if you got, grab a band. You can even take a yoga strap across and hang on like this. We're gonna do 4 more. There's 3, 2, 1 more. Oof. All right. Finishing up, we gotta do some bicep triceps. So grab your dumbbells, come on up. This is just gonna be boom, 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 and we are done. So hammer curls, overhead extension. We're gonna do 10, 10, 10, 10, back to back. All right? So good posture. Sternum's up. Hold that pencil. Don't let the weight pull you forward. Let's do hammer curls. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, there's 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, almost done, 1, take them up, 10 tricep extensions, there's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, elbows forward, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, biceps again. We got 10 hammers. There's 9, 8, sternum's up, 7, 6, shoulders don't move, 5, 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1, tricep extension. Again, 10 singles. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, elbows forward, 6, 5, 4, 3, guess what? 2, it's our last one, and done. Whew. My goodness. We are done with our metabolic strength class here. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to stretch out just a wee bit because, boy, my gosh, you earned it. If you want, grab that closet bar. Give yourself a little support. If you want, you can always put your foot on a chair. If grabbing your foot is too intense of a stretch, do a little pelvic tilt. Let that blossom right here. Let's change legs. Whew. That was pretty good. I hope you enjoyed it. I did some different things today, incorporated some different equipment. So hopefully that was not too much of a challenge for you to come up with that. Again, I don't mind notes, messages. Let me know what you think. I check periodically. Take that guy right behind your backside. Pretend like you want to slide that down past your tuchus. Lift that sternum up. And now you want to pull this stick into 2 chunks. So pull it apart. Good. Now, pat yourself on the back, grab the pole. Walk your fingers up and down the pole. Look how far apart I am. I am not very mobile in the shoulders. At least this direction. I'm going to change. This side's better. I can walk it up a little bit closer. My right shoulder has been worked for many, many years. We were in a car accident as kids, so it's never been right. Release. A little low back love, okay? Go ahead and grab behind the knees. Now pretend like you're diving into a pool. Pull your belly button up and let your head drop. Hanging from the ceiling by the belly button, going through this back. And relax. Come on up. Enjoy your day. Hopefully you enjoyed class. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate any thumbs up you give me, and I love any comments that you do as well. Have a good one. Thank you.